Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Pinstar Plays Slay the Spire. My buddy Winterwolf and I exchanged early Christmas gifts, and this was his gift to me, and I've kind of gotten addicted to it. It is a deck builder roguelike. Sort of dungeon runner type style game. Very pure, very indie, made by the indie studio Mega Crit. Still in early access, but I'd say in a pretty darn good shape for something that is still in early access. So, as per usual, let us dive right in. Now, at the moment, there are, 3 planned characters. I have access to 2 of them. The third character is not available in early access, so they're still under development. The different characters have very, very different play styles. The silent one here you start with a deck. It's more than just this little extra thing. You start with a deck, and each of the decks and each of the cards available to you throughout the game are completely different for each character. So each of the characters are a very different playthrough. Now, I happen to like the Ironclad's deck style and the card availability, so we're going to be going through as them. And also, as you play through a character more and more, you gain experience. As you gain experience, you unlock cards and relics and other goodies for future runs, in traditional roguelike fashion. So let's embark. Now, this guy will occasionally give us some a starting bonus. At least confront the first boss. Oh, I guess he didn't. Yeah, I didn't quite make it to the first boss in our last run, so he doesn't give me a starting goodie in this one. That's okay. I can live without that. Now, we have a couple different paths that we can start with. Our goal is to climb all the way up here. And as you can see, the paths that you can take are already laid out for you. And as such, you can sort of plan out an ideal plan of ascension here. And obviously you have to pick one of the 3 choices chosen, and once you get to a thing that diverges, you can choose to go to either way. Now, this particular path here on the left, very interestingly, does not interact with any of the other paths until here. Here you have a chance to diverge. As far as what we want to do, this one does give us an extra campfire, which gives us a chance to rest, upgrade our stuff. Actually, this one is all question marks. Question marks can be really anything, and you can get some good stuff out of question marks. So yeah, all of that plus an elite. Well, yeah, you could actually get elites can give you items as well. So, do I want to do the left side or the right side? Center's kind of meh. Truth be told. You know what? I think we're gonna go left side. We hit a shop right off the bat. But we might be able to buy some key cards with our 99 starting gold. So let's do that. But first things first, we got to fight a foe here. So the way this works is you get, by default, there's plenty of cards and items that can boost this. You get 3 energy per turn. Each of your cards requires 1 or more or energy. Some cards not so much. Now what happens here is my foe is telegraphing what they're going to do, and this is standard. This is normal thing. They are going to, on their next turn, hit me with a standard attack for 12 damage. Now I have a couple of options here. Obviously, I can strike at them to hit their hit points here. I can use my bash here to give them vulnerable. Vulnerable creatures take 50% more damage from attacks. Now, defending here gives me block. Block is basically a 1-turn only damage reduction. So what I think I'm going to do here is I think I'm going to do my 2 defends. That gives me 10 points of block. So basically I'll just take 2 hit points of damage instead of 12 hit points of damage. And then with my final action, I will strike, start whittling them down. Now what happens here is all of our played cards go into our discard pile. All the cards that remain in our hand at the end of the turn also go into our discard pile. But as you can see here, our draw pile is not very big. Not big at all. So what happens is once we can no longer draw cards, then they just shuffle the discard pile back into our draw pile. And almost like Concrete Jungle, you can play cards that, you can actually add and remove cards mid-battle to your deck. So a lot of nuance and strategy to this. Alright, so they are going to do exactly what they said. 12 damage. There's no RNG when it comes to the amount of damage that you're going to be doing or receiving. It will tell you exactly how much damage something's going to do here. Now here we can see that he is going to hit us for 7, and he's going to do something that applies a negative effect. He's going to debuff us a little bit here. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do to protect against the debuff. What I think I can do is I'll just throw up a single defend to take 5 out of the 7 damage off of that, and then strike him twice. Let's see what he does here. Weaken. All right. Yep. And also, I've tested the. Even if I fully block his damage, like even if I do 2 defends here and none of his damage gets through, the effect will still get through. So it's not really worth it to, supercharge your defenses in a desperate attempt to avoid that strategic effect. However, I am going to do 1 defend here. Because, the other thing is unused block expires on your next turn. So if I were to buff myself up to 10 and he knocks 7 off of it, I'm going to lose the other 3. It doesn't stack. So I'm okay taking a little bits and pieces of hit point damage. Now, as you can see, our strikes, instead of doing 6, only do 4 damage because of that debuff that we've got. But, we might as well keep picking away at him. So it just gave me, it doesn't stack in terms of the percentages. It just, if he keeps hitting me with that, it just gives me more and more, it lasts longer, so to speak here. I think I'm going to do a little, if I hit him with a bash to make him vulnerable, I don't think I can take him out this turn. Not while I'm weakened here. I can't deal 22 hit points of damage. So what I am going to want to do is to use my 1 defend here. Stinks that we didn't get multiple defends here, because this would be the type of turn we'd want to use multiple defends here. But I think what I'll do is I'll do my bash, and this will increase the damage. The vulnerable takes... He'll take 50% more, and that lasts for 2 turns. So next turn, not only is our weakness going to be gone, but he's going to be extra vulnerable, so we'll be able to take him out quite quickly. Ow. Alright, so you can see our discard pile just got shuffled back into here. We got our bash back again, but I think we can take him out. Yeah, as you can see here, see how it's deal 6 damage, but when we mouse over him, it says deal 9 damage. That's because of the vulnerable debuff he's got. So, boom, and another one of those. We'll take him out. And one of our innate abilities, Burning Blood, just lets us heal 6 hit points at the end of combat. So I'm okay with a little bit of hit point loss here, because we're going to get some of that back. Alright, we get 10 gold, and let's see here. Do we want to go defensive, or we can go... Well, this is one of the new ones I got. Get 2 wound cards, and whenever you get a wound card, draw a card. This is a risky play here, because otherwise this just lets you... yeah. This does nothing immediately, but it makes things... It makes you basically immune to wounds. Let's do that. Maybe we'll get some wound causing cards or wound self-inflicting cards at the merchant here. All right, let's see what you got for us here. Oh, hey! Add 2 wounds to your hand, gain 15 block. Well, there we go. Now we've got some wound play here. So and 74 gold. Yeah, and 15 block for 1 power. As you can see, that's huge. It has a big downside, but if we play that evolve card, those wound cards aren't going to bother us. So I think that is a worthwhile purchase right there. All right, I'm happy with my choice there. Now let's see if we can get this combo in action. Now we'll want to be careful about using those cards until we get the evolve card. Let's see. Normally what happens with the wound cards are basically they are a card that fills your deck that says you can't use this card. So they're just basically dead draws. They don't hurt you directly, but they take up space in your deck and your hand and can sometimes make you run out of cards because you can't do anything with them. Evolve lets you do something with them, basically replace them with real cards. All right, so this thief here. We could do double defend, but I don't want to fart around too much here. We could go bash strike and just take the 10 on the chin. That'll give us an extra aggressive stance here. You know, let's... do I want to take the 10 on the chin, though? Actually, we don't even have that much money, so I'm okay playing this slow. If he runs away with our money, he runs away with our money. So we'll do double defend so he gets nothing through, and then we'll hit him with a strike. If we were basically what he does is he hits you a couple of turns, and then tries to run away. And if he gets away, you will have lost that money that he have stolen from you. If you kill him, you get your money back. All right, here's our evolve card. Shuffle 2 wounds. Well, let's throw up our defend here. Yeah, let's evolve. Alright, we're going to still take 5 damage there. See, now he's going to try and buff himself. Wait. Oh, whenever you draw a wound card, you draw an extra card. But here we need all the offense we can get, because right now he's not going to be attacking us, so defending is going to be useless. Alright, I don't know if we'll be able to... Yeah, he's going to run away next turn. Ah! And he only got we only got two strike cards here. Not enough to do him in. So he's going to get away with some of our cash. Yeah, well, at least I got a heal out of it, and I can add something to my deck. Oh, let's see. Gain some block, exhaust a card. Lose thing. I do like me some flex. Let's get some flex. I like buffing myself. I should have gone more offensive on that first turn. There we go. Now we can go offensive, because this guy's just going to buff himself up. So flex gives you 2 strength. Points of strength add damage to each of your attacks. So all of our attacks are going to do baseline 2 more damage. Now we combine that with bash, which gives them vulnerable. And now we're going to be doing 12 damage. Boom. And he's already almost at half his life. He hasn't done jack to us. I don't belong here? Oh, I don't think so. Alright, he's going to be attacking us. Yeah, we got the Evolve Power Throw combo here. This is going to be a bit more block than we need. He's only going to be hitting us for 6. But we might as well, because that'll block it all unlike defend. Yeah, let's do that. Evolve, Power Throw, or Power Through. I keep saying Power Throw. And then we'll hit him for 9. Dink. No damage. Yeah, every time we get a wound, every time we hit a wound, we draw extra cards until we get not wounds. So essentially, the wounds do nothing bad, and there's, to my knowledge, no downside. There's no hand size limit. All right, he's going to be hitting us for 9. He's at 18. 3 times 6 is 18. So we can exactly kill him on this turn. See ya! And we've regened ourselves back to full. Nice. Ah yeah, potions are things that you can use in combat that don't require energy or cards. They're sort of independent. Ooh, Thunderclap. Yeah, let's go for Thunderclap. That makes everybody vulnerable. Very handy at that. Alright, we got one of these guys and an Acid Slime. Yeah, we can't kill any of these guys in one turn. The other thing I could do is just let Evolve just shuffle back in and deal with it later. Because I've got 3 energy and 3 otherwise perfectly good cards. Especially since I've buffed myself. Evolve isn't going to benefit from that. So I think I'm going to do that. Let's take out the Acid Slime first, because this guy hurts me, makes me vulnerable when I kill him. So I just realized that's a dead rat with a walking mushroom growing out of it. Right then. Yeah, and he's also going to be status affecting me, so let's deal with the Acid Slime first. And we'll go for the block. We'll at least mitigate some of this incoming damage. Oh, a wound! Yeah, some enemies will give you wounds too. Alright, well now, well, let's do 2 strikes to kill the slime before it does whatever debuff it's thinking of doing. And instead of introducing too many wounds to the party, since I haven't cast Evolve yet, I think I'll just throw with a vanilla defend here. Dink. Alright, let's see what we got here. Thunderclap. Now, I think we can go with the bat, and he's not doing a direct attack, so now we can go on the offensive with a bash, open him up with vulnerable, get a strike in there, and then next turn he's toast. He's gonna buff himself, but that's not gonna matter, because we are going to just knock him out like that. And heal up. Alright, we don't need 2 evolves. That's too much. That's just way too much. Intimidate's really good if we can buff it, if we can forge it. Pommel Strike's pretty good too. I like Pommel Strike. But you know what? Intimidate's probably the better candidate. And now we're at a campfire. Now you can do 2 things. You can rest to gain 30% of your max HP, but we're almost full. So let's do smithing. Smithing allows us to upgrade a card in our thing, which basically makes it a better version of itself. Now, these standard cards that we started out with are meh, except for Bash. Bash is a good candidate for upgrading, because not only does it make it do 10 damage instead of 8, it applies that vulnerable state for 3 turns instead of 2, which is great for bigger monsters. Let's see what happens if we upgrade Evolve. Whenever you draw a wound, draw 2... Holy crap! Holy crap! That turns Evolve into some absolutely disgusting card draw. The only problem is we don't have the cards really to make use of all that extra card draw. There's a very specific card I'd like to get into that would enable a really good strategy for that. So I think, you know what, I think I'm going to go with the Bash upgrade here, just for that extra vulnerable states. Helps make the card a lot more efficient. Oh, and another store when we have almost no money. So this ain't going to be... Yeah, I don't think we can buy anything here. Yep, nope. Sorry. Well, hi there. Oh, you're one of the big ones that'll split. All right, and you want to do 16 damage to me, huh? All right, power. I think this will be a good time for a power through, and we'll hope to draw our Evolve card to mitigate the effect of those wounds. Do we want to Thunderclap and then strike, or just double strike? Thunderclap and then... No, actually, in this case, double strike is the more effective use. Because that Thunderclap only applies 1 turn of vulnerables. Dink! Ah, there's our Evolve. We definitely want to get this Evolve in here now that we've already filled our deck with 2 other wound cards. You know what? I'm good with slow playing this, because we'll be able to ramp up very quickly once we start drawing our wounds and just getting extra stuff. Yeah, go ahead, give me more wound cards. I don't care. See, he's going to be doing all this corrosive stuff on me, and that doesn't matter because I've got Evolve on me. All right, let's see here. Let's flex. Now, here's the problem. When he hits half health, he's going to split, and that's going to remove debuffs on him, unfortunately, which is going to kind of render Bash inefficient. Although, no, he still has a way before he hits half. I'll save the... Well, I could do... Yeah, no, Intimidate... See this exhaust here? When you play Intimidate, this card goes away for the rest of the combat. So I don't want to burn my Intimidate, especially since he's not actually attacking me. So I think I'm just going to go for another one of these. And he's been interrupted. Yeah, now he's going to split. So I am still going to be losing my effect here. And now he's 2 guys with 32 hit points. Yeah, here's all these wounds we keep drawing, but that don't matter to us. Okay, well, now we can do Thunderclap to make everyone vulnerable. We can Intimidate them to give them both Weakened. Weakened is the same effect that drops their attack by 25%. So it's only 1 turn's worth, but still, not too shabby. Let's go for a Defend to block this incoming attack, and then we'll just hit him with a Strike, and that'll be good. Ew. Yeah, give me more wounds. Ooh, more, well, he's going to be hitting me with that. Yeah, I wouldn't begrudge a power through to keep all the damage off of me. Just keep whittling away at these guys. Nope. Yeah, granted, my attacks are going to be weaker because of all those lickens. All right, we got some good offense coming our way here. So let's see. 6 damage. Well, yeah, 2 strikes will be enough to take care of this. I guess we have to defend, even though we don't really need to at this point because he's not doing an attack. More licking. You. So many cards. And he's not hitting me, but I don't really have any attacks to hit him with. He's just doing more licking. It might as well. And he's just going to keep me weak, but that's okay. He's not he can weaken me all he wants because it really doesn't matter because, I mean, I'm not taking hit point damage here. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll thunderclap him. Slice, and we'll throw up a defense. We'll take 2 damage, sure, but that's okay. Over half of our deck has to be wounds at this point. These wounds go away in between combats. So it's not like I'm going to be carrying around like 1,000,000 wounds in my deck. Can we kill him? Yeah, we can kill him. No need to go ult defensive. And we heal back up to 1 below max. Let's see what we got here. Blood for Blood, Infernal Blade, True Grit. Not really liking too many of these with my current deck. Yeah. So the other thing is you can just opt not to receive a card. You can say, nope, I don't want to fill my deck. Alright, let's see what we get here. An Ornamental Fin. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. Huh. Well, there's another card that I really, really want at this point that would make this whole combo engine absolutely disgusting. You will hear me cheer for joy. This thing. All right, so this is an elite. He's stronger than usual. Let's see. Now, he doesn't do anything until you wake him up. I think I might... Here's what I might do. Well, I could just spam all these things, but... nah. They'll just wake him right up. There's not a lot of gyrations that I can do to myself here. Yeah, once you punch through his armor, it wakes him up. He's stunned for a turn, but next turn he's going to start swinging for the fences here. Yeah, 18 damage. Ooh, Intimidate. That's gonna be useful. All right, let's flex. Let's intimidate him. That cuts that down to more manageable levels. Yeah, we will get involved because I do want to get power through. And then we've got 1 defend and 1 strike. So we're still going to take some damage here. Ow. What? This guy's an elite. You're going to expect to take some damage here. Yeah. He's back up to 18. Where's my power throughs at? Because even if I just defend here, it's still going to hit me for 8. Let's hit him with a bash and then defend. Just so I can get the vulnerable on him. Ow. Alright, draw my wounds. Ah, thank goodness, a power... well, now it's not even useful, because he's... Oh, for Pete's sake! Why am I getting all the defenses on the turn? He's not actually attacking me. God dang it! Seriously! These cards are all useless because he's just going to be doing a debuff. For Pete freaking sake. And watch, I get all attacks. Well, almost all attacks. Well, he still has one more turn of vulnerable on him, so we can still exploit that. Actually, I could throw another bash on him, keep that extended. Oh yeah, because... Yeah, let's do that. Let's get that. He's still going to be putting the hurt on us. But hopefully... Ow. Can we get some actual cards, please? Okay. What are we going to do? 7 damage. That's not going to be enough. I'm going to do something to take the edge off. If I can make the lunge... Oh, you know what? I should be using my potions at this point. And of course, again, the power through, the thing that you can actually use to block that, and it's when he comes through with this. Thankfully, I have some offensive cards. I just wish I could actually use my power through when I actually need my power through. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. That's some good armor there. Now, 6 damage. Now the question becomes... Well, if I get 3 1-damage things, or 3 times 6 here, so it actually would be worth my while to throw up the block. That way I'm only taking 2. Yes, I should be able to kill him here, especially with the flex. Phew! Alright, for defeating an elite, you get a thing, a kunai. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dexterity. Yeah, that's useful if I get the card I want. I still have not seen the card that I want. There's one card that would make this whole thing work disgustingly well. I don't know if I normally like brutality, because you can combo into that pretty nicely, but again, we're lacking the key card here. War Cry's only good if it's upgraded. I'm going to go Armaments, because that helps temporarily upgrade your other cards. Let's see what we got here. Well, we got Armaments here. So we can use this to temporarily, well, at least for this battle, upgrade one of our cards. So actually Thunderclap might be a good candidate for that, since we've got 3 things. So this gives us 5 armor. We upgrade Thunderclap to its higher version, which is 7 damage to all of them, and then 1 vulnerable. Although, do I want to upgrade this to get a little bit more block? No, I want to do this. And now, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, they all go into defense curls here, and that's fine because I'm going to do my own defense curl to help take the edge off some of this damage. We're going to have to start killing next turn. Alright. Wow, really? I don't have any good sources of damage here. I'm just going to have to tank. I think I'll go for the bash on the louse here. I mean, just for some damage. I'll go for the defend. Flex is going to do nothing for me, unfortunately. This is more damage than I'd like to from regular mobs. Oh yeah, now... Alright. Well, at least I get some attacks here. Actually, I should be able to just kill both of them. Phew! Oh, and I haven't been using my potions, have I? Yeah, I think strength potion's more useful than that. Anger! Yes! Oh, sweet nectar. We get anger. This card is, it only does 4 damage, but it costs 0, and it makes more of itself. Now, when you get the insane card draw from Evolve, oh, that's when anger, that's when things are going to become happy times. Let's see what's over here. Ew. Well, yeah, I'd say let's power through. That'll block all of the incoming damage. And yeah, we want to get good and pissed off. We'll get that plus that. We'll get rid of one of them slimes. Yeah, we're gonna want to take this guy out. Ooh, and we get extra dexterity. Dexterity basically gives our block cards more oomph to them. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Granted, we're not going to be taking damage here, and that's my goal. Alright, we do need to play Evolve, because we've got wounds in our deck. We do want to intimidate. Ooh, actually, we could intimidate them for several turns here, actually. And being that we're not going to be able to take them out, yeah, let's do that. Let's upgrade Intimidate. Intimidate. All for that. What the hey, Wolf? That should keep us safe. Dink. Dink. Dink and dink. Alright, yeah, and see, now that we've got our evolved, our wounds, ooh, and a thunderclap will do nicely for us. Now, let's see here. We can take this guy out. And we can take this guy out too. I'm okay at this point if they weaken me again, because these guys are already at such low hit points. Dink. Oh yeah, and the ornamental fan saved me from the damage, even though I didn't play any block cards. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, we finally got our anger back. Took it long enough. Dink. You're seriously not going to... Oh, actually, no, there we go. Ah. I think we got that without any actual damage here. Alright, now that we have anger, we are going to want to... Oh, hey, Wild Strike. Shuffle a wound into your pile. Yeah, we'll take Wild Strike. That combos into ours. Now, up here is another elite. We're kind of low on hit points, so I don't really feel comfortable taking on another elite. So we're going to go this way. Wow. Find... Yeah, let's find some loot. Couldn't find anything. 50% chance the monster returns. 50% 50-50. We've got one more fight and then we'll have a chance to rest up. Alright, let's see what we got here. You're gonna do... Alright. Yeah, power through and wild strike. We need to get evolved before we get too deep into that. But evolve will come down through the pipeline. So I'm okay dropping a wild strike here. See if we can take out our spike slime buddy here first. Whoop. And since we've got all the defense we need, might as well drop a strike while we're at it. Yeah, that just nerfs our defensive cards. Well, Intimidate's not going to do anything. Shoot, we're not going to have enough damage to kill the to take out the slime here. Wow, this is a really crappy card, or crappy hand. Well, here, we'll armaments our strike, just so it does more damage. It's the only kind of damage we're going to be handling here. I guess I could have armaments the Intimidate to make it last 2 turns. Alright. You can be taken out by anger. Oh, I should have flexed first. Well, no matter. What are you doing? 14 to me? Yeah, might as well thunderclap first. I should have thunderclapped before angering on the other guy. I did that turn all wrong. And that extra dexterity helps get me some defenses here, so I don't lose too much to his bite there. Alright, let's see. Oh, finally. And we got our anger back. Okay. Yeah, we don't have any defenses, really, so can we kill him in 1 turn? If we bash him, that's 10 damage. That makes the anger do more damage, too. Let me think here. So 10 damage brings him to 19. This will do 9 to him. That will not do 10. But if we pop a strength potion here, now I think the math works out in our favor. Yes, it does. And just, I'm glad I popped that potion. Another wild strike, I'll take it, since we're playing up with the wounds. Yeah, normally I hate to skip the rests, but I think it's time to get us some of our hit points back. And we are here at the first boss. Let's see if we can handle this. Alright, our little ghosty buddy. Well, I'm glad we got the evolve first. So now we can start playing with wounds all we want. Oh, I should have armor-minced it! Dang it! I should have armor-minced it. That would have been disgusting. We would have been drawing like crazy. Oh, I wish there was a take back the move. Well, armaments isn't going to do anything for us at the moment. We will wild strike, however, because now we're all evolved, so those wound cards don't bother us. All right. Well, I'm glad we got power through here. And actually, I'm glad we got Intimidate here. That should keep us safe. Fortunately, we don't have too much else here, except for all these wounds that we drew. Ding, 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 ding. Nice try. There's our anger. All right, let's go for the bash. Let's get good and angry. And now we have 2 anger cards in our deck. Yeah, let's go for a defend. And at least cut half of this. All right, wow, lots of wild strikes here. You're just going for 1/6er, eh? All right. Defend. Wild strike. And these are vulnerable boosted wild strikes. 18 damage a pop. Yeah, unfortunately that burn. Look at all this. Ooh, I can armaments my anger. Yeah, I can. Well, he's not attacking me this turn though. Which would, yeah. So, and I can thunderclap and then actually no, thunderclaps. Well, yeah, thunderclap, strike, strike. Well, thunderclap, anger, strike, strike would be the correct thing here. Although, no, that would add more. I'm doing it. I'm buffing anger because the copies that it makes become buffed copies. There we go. Got some dexterity. Made himself a little bit stronger. Ooh, flex plus anger plus bash. We can get that vulnerable stat back on him. Getting good and pissed off. Actually, if we do 3 strikes, our fan will, yeah, if you play 3 attacks. So in here, it will pay to give us more, because we get that 4 free block. Yeah, those, if we draw them, unfortunately, won't give us extras. See? See all this extra card draw that we're getting here? All the anger. All the rage. Ooh, and 1 power through will be enough for... Actually, well, this is all we have to spend on. These angers will be fine on their own. But yeah, we're gonna have more than enough block at this point. 31. He ain't doing jack to me, buddy. Not this turn, anyway. Dink, dink. I don't want to know what happens when all these light up. Okay, let's see. We are going to want to armament something. I think armamenting flex might be a good idea, because that will buff the other 2 things. 4 strength instead of 2 strength. Not quite enough for that 3rd attack. And I am going to take 2 from that burning wound. Ow. Yep, and he's going up for another one of his killer attacks here. So we're going to need to we're going to need to be careful. All right. Well, yeah, let's do the thunderclap to vulnerable him up. Wild Strike. Got our extra dexterity in. And yeah, we're going to need every bit we can get there. Because this is going to hurt. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah. Whew, we are just a pile of wounds at this point. Can we survive this? I don't know. You're going for 8 here. Well, we're just a big pile of pissed off is what we are. Burn plus? You upgraded it? Well, you've almost got him, and I just realized... Let's get some block here. Because that'll help block that. That'll help block that. So many wounds. Oh, all right. Let's bash. And I don't know if we can kill them with this by itself. Yeah, we're one actual attack away from actually being able to do anything here. Oh, thank goodness you actually gave me an attack. Phew! This is a close one, folks, but we made it. Let's see. Double tap, brutality, barricade. Barricade might be an interesting one, but that costs 3. Oh yeah, draw a card. Now that's useful now that we have anger. Let's pick our relic here. Gain at the thing. You can no longer see enemy intents. Ooh. Gain. You start combats with 2 wounds in your... Oh my god, the downside of this just gives us more wounds and we can mitigate that. Oh, and that'll give us 4 actions a turn instead of 3. I love it. Alright, level 2, the city. Let's see how far we can get with this in our next episode. So, if you guys like this episode, you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent, your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar, signing out. See ya!